Reset position. There we go. And there we go. I think I went in on accident while I was doing that, so let's hope. And pray. I did the Sonya cutscene kinda on accident. I wanted to see if I could go get Poniard. Could not get Poniard, but we'll be fine. But now you also get to see my team. Oh yeah, weird Pokemon at Wedgehurst. Let's go back there. And hope. I'm forced to catch it. Ooh. We'll check who's in the raid dens on our way, of course. Eh. Playing through Pokemon, like primally I might use it, but that's not what I wanted to do. I would like to play through one of the games as like an evil team member at some point, but but that'll have to wait. Hello, Eli.
Not this one though.
Yeah, I was trying to play a fan game last night, or 2 nights ago, right? Called Pokemon Royal. And it's a real fun fan game, right? It's got like special forms, a whole new story, right? And
Yep, it's actually fun.
yeah, it's really good. And then you want to know what happened?
What?
The the computer was borked, and so I kept getting script errors. And I'm assuming it has to do with just how my computer was running that night. So I restarted my PC tonight and stuff like that. But I want to finish this before continuing that, right?
Okay.
And I know I can finish this game in like 8 hours.
8 hours. I thought you already finished Sword and Shield.
Oh yeah, I have. But the speedrunning time is like 7. Take me.
Huh?
Yeah.
Is this a speed run?
No. I'm just very, very quick at this game. Actually. I think they took away my rights to the DLC, so I can't do DLC stuff, so
They took it away?
no, I'm not on the
Different account?
I'm on a like on a second profile.
Okay. I see.
And I was hoping that it would give me the armor pass because there are some nightly Pokemon in the Isle of Armor and some nice items. But nope. I'm not going to deal with that, so we leave.
was gonna go live and play Minecraft, but then I saw Tomo-Dako was live on my notifications.
So
Mhm.
so we've got a spy, a knight, a corgi, because of course I'm gonna not evolve this corgi, and I'm gonna give them an EVO light. That is the plan. I've got a thief and a princess. That's the current squad. The goal is to get another knight, which would be Poniard.
So you got the chest set up then?
No, it's just royal, kingly, queenly, such. And then it kind of devolved to government when I had to pick a starter, and I was like, oh, there's a spy here.
Let's see,
Grab that apple. Oh, it's a Pokeball.
authoritarian it is.
An authoritarian run of Pokemon. I'm trying to see if my tracking is any different because so long story short, there was a free app called iFacial Mocap that I was using, right, on my phone. The person who made that decided to like abandon it completely and make it so that it cannot connect to computers anymore, but said that they weren't making it unable to connect to computers. And then started using another one, or started work on another one that should technically connect to computers, but it doesn't work very well, and it's got some subscription stuff, and I just no. So
I mean, you're able to turn more now than you ever have before.
I'm using I think it's VTube Studio now. VTube Studio is meant for 2D avatars, which is why I wasn't using it. Because I don't have a 2D avatar. But they partnered with VC Face, and I forgot about that.
After a point, you just have to make that sort of stuff yourself. Software, that is.
I mean, I could just use a webcam, but it's spotty at best.
I mean, you just need to have some sort of face tracking software and then overlay that onto
Yeah,
your avatar.
that's kind of how it works right now. I've already made my Halloween model. I have another one that I meant to use last Halloween, but I didn't get the chance to stream last Halloween because I was out of the house. So I didn't use it. But now I have another one. But I like the new one. That one's higher priority. Even though I didn't put the horns or wings on it, it fits. And you'll understand when you see it. I'm trying to convince someone else I've made a model for to hang out and play Pokemon on Halloween.
Ooh.
And I would make a model that goes with it, and it would be so funny.
Half of me thinks you're just gonna be in like a giant pumpkin
No.
with your head sticking out the top.
No. No, better. Better than that.
A really sexy pumpkin, then.
Is that even a pumpkin anymore? Well, you know,
The jack-o'-lantern.
we've got to be number one because we're the king. Also, I hate this hat and I want to get rid of it, but I don't want to get rid of it until I completely revamp his entire outfit.
Well, you'd rather completely look like trash than only slightly?
I'd rather look like trash, but at an outfit, like a pre-planned outfit, than look like trash shambled together.
Right, we're going for the beggar aesthetic.
It's funny that half of my team almost is at the final stage it's ever gonna reach. Thievel and Queen are at their final stages. This one will finish out at level 30, 36, and I think 32. I think.
And then they're just going to stay small till the end of time.
I'm gonna level them up,
Wait,
but that'll be their final levels, or final forms. Another exciting thing is that Pokemon Dating Sim got picked up. Or it's a Pokemon visual novel, because you don't technically have to date anyone, but you can. It's interesting.
What is this, a fan game?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It was made when I was in middle school the first time. Worked on for quite a while. I am in the old Discord for it and the new Discord for it. Does she want me to talk to her? I wasn't paying attention at all to what was said.
What, from 2012?
Yeah, it's the visual novel's old. Yeah, like 2012-ish. Recently, after we all thought it was completely dead forever and ever, it got picked up again by another creator. I just realized that I've been hitting the wrong button. I've been hitting B instead of A. Because I've been playing games with an Xbox controller recently, and it scrambled my key memories.
And then played one run of Dark Souls, and it all fell out.
Oh, I don't use controller in Dark Souls.
You use mouse and keyboard?
Yeah, it's easier.
No, even funnier, use voice command.
Ah! Just screaming like a Link.
Make a bot to detect everything you say, so that when you say, move forward, the character moves forward.
No, you gotta make it so that it understands what each of Link's yells mean. So you just go, ha, 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 ha. Huh. Hey, look, it's a Nickit. A Pokemon that is really good looking. I really like Nickit, right? As a Pokemon.
It's all about the eyes.
I think it's really aesthetically pleasing because it's got like the sack that it's stolen a bunch of stuff and put in it. I don't know why it's got the ploof on the end, but that's fine. It just kind of gets super overshadowed and forgotten about though, because like when I started this, I was like, okay, I'm gonna have a Thievel. I remembered Thievel, but I couldn't remember what it evolved from. I remembered exactly what it looked like, but not what it was called. And I don't like that fact. I feel like Thievel should have been... It's fine that it was a 2-stage Pokemon, right? Because it's like the Route 1 normal types, but it's a dark type. Because the Route 1 normal type in a previous game was a dark normal type, right? That makes sense. I was like, okay, that's fair and reasonable. But tell me why Thievel evolves so, like, it evolves at the same level Rattata does, except Rattata's more memorable because Rattata's a funny little boy.
I mean, Rattata's just a guy, though.
He's just a little
No, I
dude.
look at Rattata, like, I'm not feeling much, but maybe a little smile creeps up on my face.
I really like Thievel's look. I also like the fact that now I have a normal Pokemon to name after Arsene Lupin. Not just a kleptomaniac Pokemon that's not actually a thief, it just steals shit. Why
Hey,
did you
look.
use? Why did you use defense curl? Both of them are special.
No. It's one of the sheep of the authoritarian government. It's all locking into place.
I like that uh, Drizzle uses water balloons. Also, do you like the fact that I am like leveled for the first gym already?
Yeah. Guys, I did a little bit of grinding off stream.
I fought like 4 raids. That was all it took.
Yeah. Episode 1 versus episode 2. And they come back fully kitted in diamond. The whole house built.
If it wasn't okay, so the only time I'd ever do that in a Minecraft series is if it was a modded series and I realized that getting vanilla resources was going to be really boring and I wanted to get into the mods, I would gather vanilla resources. But I would never do that in just a vanilla playthrough.
I would.
Nah.
Mining sucks in that game. It's so boring.
Oh, it's always fun when you're watching me mine because it makes no sense. I had a friend who knew I wasn't X-raying, accused me of X-raying because of how stupid my mines looked.
What you do is zigzag, you go up and down, side to side.
I call them the catacombs because once you go in, you never come out. Like you're gone forever.
Not in the spider web. It just so happens to look like with how stupid the pattern is.
Yeah. I'll go up, and the thing is, like, if I go as far as I'm gonna go on some routes, unless it's super long, I'll block up the entire route by replacing the blocks that I broke. And and it doesn't make any sense, but you'll find like a cobble in the middle of nowhere, and it'll be like, where did this come from? And it'll be like, oh, I was there.
Oh, yeah. Do you still want to do that? The modded Minecraft thing?
I do. I just need time to do it. I've got a whole lot of things planned. I'm making a goblin model for a friend of mine.
Oh, hell yeah.
Look, she's a little goblin. I really only need to do the shirt. That's all I have left.
Big Gob's back in town.
No, she's a small goblin. Okay, she's
Well,
not
that's what
that
makes it funny.
She's not that small actually. She's 5'2", which is average height for human women in America.
That. Okay, in America, yeah.
Yeah. That would be tall for most other countries. I think except for Russia. I think Russia is the only country in the world that the average height is higher than America's.
What's that?
Maybe Africa.
Let me see what it is worldwide. In the U.S., it's a little under 5'4".
Oh, has it gone up a bit? Or do you mean for both?
I mean, there's like an aggregate, and then for the U.S. they have it by ethnicity too.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so it like for I think it says Hispanics and Asian people.
They're generally a little shorter, yeah.
Yeah, like 5'2" for Hispanic and Latino, 5'2" for Mexican Americans, 5'2" for Asian Americans. But then for non-Hispanic whites, it's 5'5", and for African Americans, it's 5'4.5".
So it's gone up a little bit. I think it still averages out to about 5'2", though.
It says 5'3.5".
So pretty close.
And then the average man is 5'9".
Yep, that hasn't changed. People
Let's
are
see
like,
what Russia's is.
I think Russians are pretty tall.
Russia, 5'4.5" for women, 5'9.5" for men.
So they're half an inch taller.
For women, they're an inch taller.
You said 5'4.5". Oh yeah, 5'3". Yeah. It's amazing with some people. Like I've asked 2 people, right, how tall their avatars were, because I was gonna make them models just for the fun of it, right? One of them's like, I'm not sure if I'm comfortable telling people about how tall I am in real life. And I was like, oh yeah, no, that makes sense. I was asking about the avatar, and they went, oh, I'm this tall, right? The other one just told me, oh, I'm this tall in real life, and I'm this tall as the character. And I was like, one of them asked no questions. The other one asked all the questions, and it's just like big like opposites. I feel bad for Hop because he still has level 12s and I have a full team of level 20s. It became a lot easier in Sword and Shield to keep the entire team balanced in level. Like, I've been playing in my own time a Pokemon game that's a ROM hack of Fire Red. And in it, I had to stop to grind levels on like 3 Pokemon because my other 3 were in the 20s and they were like level 17. But this caused an issue because the Pokemon I'm fighting are in the level 30s. Now, because it's a ROM hack of Fire Red, I can go off. I can sweep hard. In older games, so in older games, the games were generally harder, but if you could get the right Pokemon, you could just go. Full stop, run over people. Which is what I was doing in this, because I was using a Nidoking, an Arbok, and a Victory Bell, which are 3 really good Pokemon. I'm contemplating, honestly, playing through Shield as an evil team person and starting with like an Ekans or Coughing. Okay, I need to look up where Ponyard is.
After beating the crap out of this child, of course.
I mean, I can do both.
You do only need one hand for the controller.
I've got big hands.
It is a turn-based RPG. And when you're 6'8" like Tomo-Dako is, having hands of that size is no problem.
I'm 6'1".
Same thing. You know, just round up a little.
Okay, so...
Like 5'11", 6 foot. What's the difference?
So, okay. Okay, that's kind of annoying. So he is on the way back around after beating Nessa. Or he spawns... Where's Riverbank? I need to know where Riverbank is. Oh, I forgot to talk to the guy that gives me the item that lets me change the volume settings.
You have to get an item for that?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah. Where's the Motostoke Riverbank? Give me a second, I'm gonna Google it. I think it's in the wild area. But,
Simply don't know, because it's just a river somewhere.
It's the river, yeah. It's toggle weather.
Yep, we're having a good time here.
So it spawns on the outskirts, the Tomo-Dako outskirts. Route. Route 8. So Route 8. The outskirts in the shadow. So that's on the way back, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Giant's Cap. Oh, so Giant's Cap. And Giant's Mirror. And then this.
So what I'm getting here is it's gonna be a while.
No, I could get around. I should be able to do it. And here. And here. It spawns in those 4 locations. Which is funny because these 3 are right next to each other. And then this one is all the way down here. Do you want to know what his weather condition is, though?
Her Poniard?
Yes.
Sure.
It's snow. Oh, wait.
I don't get that.
Yeah, so that's something they do a lot with steel types, is they put it in the snow. Don't ask me why, but I also just found out that I can. Oh, I might be able to get it if I can. If I can get a raid triggered down there while in the snow. Okay, and here's the idea. So it can spawn in max raids down here. If I can trigger the area. It might actually just be quicker for me to beat Nessa.
I mean, what's the spawn condition for snow?
It's just random.
Oh.
Yeah. Like this area is randomly snowing right now. And that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is what we want.
We want it snowing in other areas. Not here. Yeah, like we want it snowing in those 4 areas up there. But there's a Bisharp here. Can't catch him though.
He's too big?
He's too powerful, yeah.
Yeah, we're looking for a little guy who can just sort of sit on a shelf and look good.
Santa Claus! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's gonna rip my knees. Actually, I can probably beat him. Being completely honest. Yeah. I could probably beat him. I'm gonna try and run away one more time. And if I... Okay, I was gonna say, if I don't run away this time, I'm just gonna run him down.
It has those big bushy eyebrows weighing it down.
Yeah, I mean, Delibird pretty fast. The big issue with Delibird... Ooh.
Ooh. The big issue with Delibird is it's got trash. Its moveset is trash.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so bad. It's not even funny how bad it is.
Not even remotely feasible.
No, you want to know what it is?
What is it?
Present.
Is that it?
I think it gets 2 other moves. I don't think either of which deal damage.
Okay. Move is learned by level up. Level 1. Present. Level 25. Drill Peck.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep. Sounds about right.
That's all it gets. Oh, that's in Scarlet Violet. What about BDSP? Same thing.
Yeah, it would be the same. I do want you to look up a Pokemon's moveset. I think you're gonna find it hilarious. Look up the learn set for Gen 1 Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres.
Okay.
It shouldn't take you too long to read them all.
Yeah, I'm just opening them all in different tabs.
It really makes you go, yeah, legendary. Yeah, sure.
Right. These guys have no moves.
They learn a total of 3 moves of each.
Yeah.
They get
They get
3 of the...
maybe-
Okay, they get 4. They get 3 of the same, and then 1 move per their type.
I mean, they all get like 2 moves at level 1, and then it's not until level 51, 55, 60 that they get something.
Yeah, they get... Articuno gets... I think it's Ice Beam. No, it's Blizzard. It gets Blizzard.
Blizzard, Agility, Mist.
It gets Blizzard, Agility, Mist, and Skydrop. And I think Tackle.
I don't see Skydrop on here.
They all get Skydrop.
Do they?
They should. If they don't, that was added in Gen 2. But they should all have Skydrop. Unless it's just Blizzard, Agility, and Mist. And then Zapdos is Thunder, Agility, and something else. And then Moltres is Fire Blast, Agility, and something else.
No, it doesn't say Fire Blast.
Is it Flamethrower?
No, it doesn't. It just says Leer, Agility, and Sky Attack.
Wait, so Moltres doesn't get a Fire-type move?
No, I mean at level 1 he has Fire Spin, but
Oh, he gets Fire Spin.
Fire Blast is a TM move.
Yeah, well, some Pokemon learn TMs via level up.
I mean, the Zapdos at least gets Thunder, Articuno gets Blizzard, but Moltres gets Leer at level 51.
I guess that helps with his Sky Attack. Because Sky Attack is a physical move, and Leer lowers physical defense.
Well, yeah, but when you get the giant bird with flames coming off of its
You expect
wings
Fire
and
Blast?
tail, at least something of the sort.
Well, so I assumed it was Fire Blast, because I assumed that it would be equal to the TM moves that the other 2 birds get.
I mean, I guess it just hanging out in the cave all day does something to a guy.
I mean, they all hang out... Okay, Zapdos isn't in a cave. He's in a power plant. But still, they're all basically in caves.
Mm-hmm.
It's just wild to me that Moltres is the worst of the birds. I had assumed that they would all be equal. You know, that would make sense.
I mean, to be fair, Moltres is more along your path than anyone else.
Yeah, he's in
So-
Victory Road.
Makes sense why he'd be the worst one.
Okay, Zapdos is the easiest one to get, though.
I mean, yeah, but you have to surf off screen and then go up to another area.
You just surf around a corner, and you see it multiple times. You can get
Well,
Zapdos
yeah, but-
the earliest, too.
The thing about Zapdos is you're probably like if you're just doing it alone, you're probably not going to remember that it's or like that little bit of water is even there because it's in the top right corner of the map. So a lot of people just won't even remember it.
Articuno is also on your path if you go a very specific way to getting the Blaine. There are 2 ways to get the Blaine. There's down from the city that you are currently in when you fight the gym leader before Blaine.
Koga, right?
Yeah, so Fuchsia City. and Pallet Town are the two ways to get to Blaine. Most people, and the way it's intended, you're supposed to surf down from Fuchsia City, take that L shape, and then go into the mountains there and explore, which would get you Articuno.
Right, you have to go through that cave
Yeah, so
in order to get there.
you're supposed to explore the cave, which would get you Articuno. And then you loop back around, you beat Blaine, you travel up north to Pallet, and then when you go to Pallet, you you go up to Viridian from there, because Blaine is the gym leader before Giovanni. I did like that the big bad villain was the final gym leader, and I wish they did that more.
I hardly ever find myself remembering any of the gym leaders or like their personalities. I mean, I remember what they look like, but well, some of them at least, because the designs are kind of cool. But the actual people behind them, I don't really care.
So
they're not interesting.
I don't like Giovanni's team in Pokemon Yellow because it's bad. It is the worst team he's ever had. And so, okay, let's go over his team. He's got a Rhyhorn. I think he brings his Rhydon. Actually, I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna bring up Bulbapedia.
Not if I do it first.
No, I've already got it. I hate
Damn.
seeing Dexter Tro pop up. I hate it so much. His gym battle in Pokemon Yellow. He has his Dugtrio. Okay. He has his Nidoqueen. Okay. His Nidoking. Okay. For some reason, Nidoking and Nidoqueen have the exact same move pool, except for their alternate moves. So Nidoqueen is Tail Whip, Nidoking is Leader. He's got his Rhydon. Okay. I'll have you know, 4 of his Pokemon know Earthquake. Can you guess what his final Pokemon is in Yellow?
I mean, I'd assume it would be the Persian that he's with the whole time.
It's the Persian that he has never been shown to use anywhere but the anime.
I mean, didn't it show up in like a or not a cutscene, but like it was just next to him in the game? Was that not a
No.
sprite? No.
No, there's no sprite for Persian.
Really? I thought like in
yeah.
below Celadon and like there you at least see the Persian once.
So he has it on his team when you fight him the first time and the second time. And the first time you fight him, he has an Onyx, a Rhyhorn, and a Persian. And so you're like, okay, he's got Rock, Ground, Ground, Rock, and then a normal type. And so you think he's just, this is the type specialist he uses. Honestly, if you're paying attention, you could figure out pretty quickly that he's a gym leader. His second battle in Pokemon Yellow, which ironically he has a guard spec that he uses randomly 25% of the time. In Pokemon Yellow, his second battle, because you battle him 3 times, he has a Nidorino, a Rhyhorn, a Persian, and a Nidoqueen, right? Now let's look at his Red and Blue first team. His first team in Red and Blue, he does have a normal type, but it's a Kangaskhan. The first battle. So his first battle is Onyx, Rhyhorn, Kangaskhan. His second battle is Nidorino, Kangaskhan, Rhyhorn, Nidoqueen, which you're kind of figuring out that his type theming there is ground, right? And then you fight him the third time as the gym leader. He's got his Rhyhorn, Dugtrio, Nidoqueen, and Rhydon. Now the only issue with his gym team in Red and Blue is that their moves suck. When I say they suck, his Rhyhorn has Stomp, Fury Attack, Horn Drill, and Tail Whip. His Dugtrio has Growl, dig, sand attack, and slash. Right? It's
Mhm.
about to get worse. Don't worry. Nidoqueen. Scratch, Tail Whip, Body Slam, Poison Sting. Excuse me?
That's kinda.
Bat. At least bodies. At
Yeah.
least two. Well, here's the other issue. Two of his moves have a % chance of inflicting a status effect on that Pokemon, and it's neither of them are 100%.
He likes to gamble.
He likes his Gamba, yeah. His Nidoking, which annoys me even more, has Tackle, Horn Attack, Poison Sting, and Thrash, so it's got one useful move. And then his Rhydon honestly has a worse move pool than his Rhyhorn, which you wouldn't think is possible, but his Rhydon has Stomp, Tail Whip, Fissure, and Horn Drill. Two of those are Oko moves. That's an Eevee. It's electric. I'm looking for something very specific in this area.
I forget about the kids in the Pikachu pajamas.
Yeah, the creeps.
Something I. Is that what you call them?
I call them creeps because they show up out of nowhere. And then in Fire Red Leaf Green, you're like, okay. His teams are the same as in Red and Blue, right? Except his move pools are so much better. Like, let's look at his gym leader team. Rhyhorn, Dugtrio, Nidoking, and Rhyhorn. He has 2 Rhyhorns instead of a Rhydon because Rhydon got a huge buff, making it scary strong. But so he's got Takedown, Rock Blast, Scary Face, and Earthquake on his Lightning Rod Rhyhorn. That's pretty good. That's good for setting up, right? Pretty okay. He's got his Dugtrio has Slash, Sand Tomb, Mud Slap, and Earthquake, which is pretty good. His Nidoqueen has Double Kick, Earthquake, Poison Sting, and Body Slam. I don't like that Poison Sting there, but everything else is fine on the team, on the move. Especially considering it's a level 44 Nidoqueen. I mean, you get what you get. Nidoking has Double Kick, Earthquake, Poison Sting, and Thrash. Once again, not the fondest of Poison Sting, but that was kind of the poison move. Basically, that was it. And then you got Sludge Bomb, and Sludge Bomb has kind of silly damage numbers, so they wouldn't run it on a low-level gym leader. He also has his final Rhyhorn has the exact same move pool as his first one.
But looking at the page, it's like 5 levels higher.
Yeah, it's 5 levels higher. His in Heart Gold Soul Silver, you fight him in Tojo Falls during an event, which I expect most people to not know about because you have to have an event Celebi and go to a specific place. That reminds me, I was gonna do a playthrough of Pokemon Heart Gold. Or Soul Silver, starting with an event Shiny Pichu, so that I could get a special event Pichu that's got spiky ear. Now, the important thing about this Pichu is it cannot evolve. It's holding a Zap plate, and it's kind of silly. His Nidoking and Nidoqueen are his only ground types in his Heart Gold Soul Silver team. Which is like, okay, fair. Nidoking has Shadow Claw, Focus Energy, Fury Attack, and Double Kick. Not the best, but okay. Also, the levels on his team are kind of weird because his Nidoqueen is his ace, but it's not the 4th Pokemon he sends out. So that's that. He has a he has a Honk Crow with Nasty Plot, Dark Pulse, Swagger, and Shadow Ball, which is terrifying, I might add. Scary. With Super Luck, so it has increased chance at critting. Because that was necessary for Giovanni to have on a level 43 Honk-Crow. Do you want to know something funny about that entire move pool?
What?
The only moves that aren't TMs are the status moves. Why?
Oh.
And then his last Pokemon is his Kangaskhan with Scrappy, meaning that even if you deal with all his other Pokemon, his Kangaskhan can hit ghost types with normal type moves. So it's got Outrage, Leer, Sucker Punch, and Dizzy Punch. Which I hate that moveset, because it just hits you with the Dizzy Punch, confuses you first turn, and then does whatever it wants for the rest of the battle. And then he shows back up in Black and White.
Okay. So since you're so adamant or critical about this, it seems like you're prepping to get Isekai as a mob boss and placed Pokemon. Who you rolling up with?
If I got Isekai and replaced Giovanni, I would definitely use his Expert World Leaders Tournament team for Black and White 2. Which I'll get to.
And he segued it. And we're back.
I haven't gotten to that one yet, but I'll get to it. His Kanto League Leaders Tournament team is a Rhyperior, so he evolved as Rhyhorn, with Hammer Arm, Stone Edge, Mega Horn, and Drill Run. That's pretty good. He has a Golem. Oh, yeah, also it's holding a Lychee Berry, and his Golem's holding a Rindo Berry. His Golem knows Roar, because that makes sense. Stealth Rock, Earthquake, and Rock Blast. His Shucka Berry Nidoking with Mega Horn, Blizzard, Earth Power, and Sludge Wave. That's right, it's a special Nidoking. His Yachi Berry Marowak with Outrage, Boomerang, Stone Edge, and Thunder Punch. Ironically, they all basically have a rock type move except for one. You'd think maybe he was a rock trainer from this team so far. He has a Sand Slash with a Salac Berry that knows Sandstorm, Rock Slide, Earthquake, and Brick Break. Now, I would probably send that out first if I was him, because ground types are buffed by the sand. He has a sand team. But yeah, that's fine. And then his Nidoqueen. All of these are level 50. Nidoqueen knows Superpower, Poison Jab. There's the poison type move we wanted. Earth Power, and Thunder. It's a mixed mon. It has both physical and special. Now his Expert World Leaders Tournament 2 team, like his team from that. So far from what the teams I've seen, that's the team that I would use of his, right? It is his Rhyperior, exactly the same. Nidoking is a little different. Flamethrower, Ice Beam, Earth Power, and Thunderbolt. Oh, his Rhyperior is holding Life Orb instead of Lychee Berry, so that's the only difference. His Nidoking is Choice Specs with those 4 special moves that I mentioned prior. So that's pretty good, right? He's got a Garchomp with Choice Scarf, with Brick Break, Outrage, Earthquake, and Rock Slide. He's got a Gliscor with a Flying Gem, Tailwind, Earthquake, Fire Fang, and Acrobatics. So Acrobatics goes first the first turn, right? And then you know what it does? It uses the flying gem to increase its power. And then it goes the next turn with an acrobatics, which is boosted because you're not holding an item. kind of really scary of you to have there, Giovanni. Then after that, you got Crocodile, Superpower, Fire Fang, Earthquake, and Grass Knot with Expert Belt. And then he has a Hippowdon with Earthquake, Fire Fang, or Earthquake, Ice Fang, Crunch, and Stone Edge.
Okay.
Oh, I remembered something just now going over this. I found something that was posted and then deleted very quickly after, a few years back, by the storyboard director of Pokemon that was the chronological order of the games. And it may surprise you, Gen 1 and 3 happen at the same time. Gen 2 and 4 happen at the same time. Gen 5 happens, and then the Gen 5 sequel and Gen 6 happens.
Mm-hmm.
That's the chronological order of the games.
So 1 and 3 are before 2 and 4?
Yeah. 1 and 3 happen at the exact same time.
Hmm. I mean... I have no clue whether it's true or false.
That's what they said. Therefore, it's true. The person that writes the story said that, so...
Hey, I haven't seen the post myself.
I can send
This
you...
is solely anecdotal.
I can send you an image of the image that they posted with it. I don't have a
got a screenshot.
I don't have a screenshot of the post. I have the image that they posted with the tweet.
Alright.
But it's on my phone and I'm using it for tracking, so you'll have to wait.
Yeah, send that later,
Giovanni's
so we know what
team,
we know what team you've got, right?
That's
your Giovanni team.
If I was running a ground type, well, you'll see what my end goal ground type team is once I get back around to the mono ground runs. You will see what the
once
end
we start
goal is.
Giovanni posting.
Yeah, you'll see what the end goal is. I'm thinking that I'm gonna restart the Pokemon Sword version that I've completed with the Mono Dragon because I moved everything else out of the game. Into home.
Yeah, home. Pokemon Home.
I'm gonna breed my starter from that game that I picked, the Dratini. And the Dratini that I get from breeding is going to be my starter for this Scarlet Violet Mono Dragon.
So I've got another question for you.
Uh-huh.
Now that we know what team you're rolling with, what sort of dubious crimes are you committing with them?
Okay, so I saw a video that I've been meaning to continue the series, right? Called What If Giovanni Sponsored Ash? And it was ingenious. So what he does is he starts out by causing a problem with a Rhyhorn to get basically clout, right? And then Ash steps in and gets involved, and so he's like, ooh, Ash is good for the Pokemon. So he imports a Sandile, a Trapinch, and he brings in a Rhyhorn and gives Ash his Sandile, the Rhyhorn to Silver, which of course Silver would go, no, because Silver hates his father. And then he gave the Trapinch to Richie, which is like the Ash clone that was a rival of Ash's for a while that everybody forgets about. AKA the only consistent reoccurring character to nickname Pokemon. I wish I was kidding, but he is the only person that reappeared multiple times that had Pokemon with nicknames.
I mean, to be fair with that, parents already have a hard enough time trying to come up with a stupid name for their children.
He nicknamed 100% of the Pokemon that he was seen using. Which I think is bonkers. Ash didn't nickname any of his Pokemon. The only other trainers I can remember that nicknamed Pokemon were in the Mewtwo movie. Each of them had a Pokemon that they used, and it was the ones with the Blastoise, the Venusaur, and the Charizard. It might have been Ash's Charizard, actually, never mind. But the Venusaur and the Blastoise had nicknames. Hey, Yamper. Yamper. Nope, didn't work. Do you want to know what I turned off when we started the stream today?
What is it?
I turned off cutscenes. So I'll skip
I
cutscenes.
haven't noticed.
Well, the reason you haven't noticed is because you haven't seen any of the game's 2-hour-long cutscenes yet.
Bro really made a movie.
So I found a funny tweet recently because apparently people didn't know that Pokemon Legends Arceus, which I swear I'll finish at some point. I just wanted a short break from it. People didn't know that Pokemon Legends Arceus took place in Sinnoh.
Really?
Yeah, people didn't know that. And it's like, okay, that's wild that you wouldn't know that, but okay. And then someone else made a tweet that's like, I'm starting to understand why the Pokemon games have started having 2-hour-long tutorials. Because people don't retain any of the information. They don't learn anything.
No, they're too busy hitting the A button to actually read the dialogue.
Please don't notice me, woman. Oh. Oh. Oh, I dodged her.
When I see a tourist.
Oh. Ooh. Ooh. I like the Scarlet Violet minigames better than that. Ugh.
I love seeing clips of the olive roll minigame from the first version, where it just goes up into the sky, never to come back.
Oh, it can still do that if you hit it just right.
E.
I found out that you were supposed to send your Pokemon to attack it and bump it.
Huh?
You're supposed to use the auto battle to push it around, where you send out the
What?
Pokemon and it hits them. Yeah, but
That's slow as hell.
or you can run into it as a person. You're not supposed to be riding Miraidon or Koraidon. Which, if you remember, I got it done in like 2 seconds riding Miraidon because I just pushed it over all the barriers.
Yeah, I mean that feels like the more intuitive way, where you just hit the button and you instantly run up to the thing, instead of, hitting the R button, then your guy has to walk up to it and then hit the thing. Right?
I mean, I don't know. It's like, it didn't stop you that you wandered through this gym. You could just be a lost tourist. I don't know. I want you to know, Milo, I do not intend to Dynamax. I'm gonna beat this entire game without using that stupid feature.
Don't want to watch the cutscene.
No, I just don't like the Dynamaxing feature. I think it's a funny haha gimmick. And I will use it if I'm doing a raid battle, but I'm not gonna use it in a gym battle. Because it's not the best. Honestly. So I wish that terrestrializing had like a cooler form that they turned into, but the feature is better than Dynamaxing.
When a Machop gets a light bulb on its head, I have to giggle a little bit.
It's funny. So what you do is that Machop has to have a special moveset, so you can say it went to the Gym of the Mind. A special Machop that went to the Gym of the Mind, and it just gets a light bulb over its head.
He has a good idea.
An idea has been spawned, and then just hits you with like a focus blast.
No, let him cook.
No, let me cook. Milo's like, it's
Pasta.
Dynamax time, and I'm like, sharpen your claws. We're gonna eat a bird today, or we're gonna eat a flower today.
Did he not even have a full team?
Him? Oh, he only has 2 Pokemon.
Only 2.
He's the first gym leader.
And?
I know it's weird that his team is level 20 and he's the first gym leader. But yeah, he's the first gym leader. The first gym leader almost always has 2 Pokemon. The only exclusion that I can think of off the top of my head, aside from Scarlet and Violet, because Scarlet and Violet are weird with their gym leaders, is Rourke. He's literally the only first gym leader I can think of off the top of my head that has more than 2 Pokemon. And he has 3. Because he's got his Cranidos, an Onix, and a Geodude. Honestly, he didn't need the Onix. He's gonna hit me with that max overgrowth every turn. Ooh, that's a lot of damage.
You might have to get a different guy to go in.
Yeah, I might switch
I
out.
like the Eldegoss.
Eldegoss.
Eldegoss smile.
Yeah, I like Eldegoss. Oh no, I don't need
I
that.
played that character in Pokemon Unite.
Lancelot? No! I had high hopes. Who's gonna finish off Eldegoss? Who's it gonna be?
Does who kills it, like, or does the murderer, does that even matter in this game? Because XP shares by default.
Yeah, but you get
It
more.
seems.
The Pokemon sent out first, or sent out gets more.
I don't know. It feels like it's
So-
a lot less significant.
So it's like double.
Oh.
Earlier when I was killing Pokemon, I was getting 65 on the Pokemon that I had out and 39 on the Pokemon in the back. Or yeah, look, I got 645 on Conan, and everyone else got 307.
Okay, it is something like double.
Now, if I had a lucky egg on one of them, that would change things. But I don't. I like how short Milo is. I do like the
I wish
badge
you'd let
case.
the hair hang.
You wish Milo would let his hair hang? I don't know that he has
I
long
mean-
hair. He might have short hair under that hat.
Arguably, the case is kind of stupid because it either forces you to get all the badges in a certain order, or you risk getting the centerpiece first.
Yeah, well, you're supposed to.
I mean, what's to stop me from rolling up with my level 70 guys to the
Yeah,
final
so
gen?
they won't let you into Kabu's gym until you've beat Milo and Nessa. And Kabu, beating Kabu gets you the right to go into Hammerlock.
Okay.
So they stop you from beating the first 3 out of order. I guess you could go Nessa, then Milo, hypothetically, but both of them are edge pieces.
Right.
I am
Boy.
so I'm contemplating. Lupin might end up not on the team and switched for Poniard at some point. Which would be a shame because I've never used a Thievul like all the way through the game. I always drop him at some point. Which when I get to Mono Dark, I guess I can use him the entire time. He'll be a good mon to use for most of the game. Please don't battle me.
Every time you talk about mono anything, I'm instantly reminded of how we're stuck doing that until the end of time.
Oh, it's not gonna be forever. I mean, if I find a fan game, I can do mono too.
Oh no, we're gonna be here for the next 5 years.
for the foreseeable future. This is a really bad team
yeah.
to lead into this on, but I don't care.
It's not gonna be until I'm out of college when you're done with mono whatever.
Well, there are some monotypes that I'm skipping in certain generations and such. Like, I'm not doing a mono rock in Gen 1, and I may not even do it in Gen 2 because there's not enough difference.
By the time we get to mono grass, I'm gonna have my dentures in.
Well, it kind of makes sense when you think about it. Most rock types in Gen 1 are also ground types, meaning it is not worth it for me to do a mono rock run of Gen 1. You've got the fossils, which you only get 2 of per run. And yeah. I think that's it. Those are the only Pokemon that I'd be able to use that I wasn't initially able to use. Does that sound worth it to you to do a mono rock run? Or
Depends on how quickly the game's sped up.
well, yeah, I would basically do my mono ground run and use slightly different mons. I'd use one different mon for Gen 1. Literally one. There would be one change to the team, and that would be Aerodactyl would be on the team. Which wouldn't even happen until late game. Unless I changed my starter to like Kabuto, and then grab the Helix fossil, and then I could have all 3 fossils. I could do that. But it would just be a lot more entertaining if I started in Gen 2 and used Larvitar as my starter for Mono Rock. Because think about it. Larvitar you can't even get during the main story of the game. It's a 3-stage Pokemon, which is what I prefer the starters being. Honestly, the reason I chose Rhyhorn as the starter for ground is because of necessity. When we reach Gen 5 of Mono Ground, Eli, the starter's going to change. It's no longer going to be a Rhyhorn. It's going to be Sandile. Because the whole thing that inspired the monotype runs in the first place was a combination of 2 things. Do you want to know what 2 things it was?
Boredom and more boredom?
No. We were on the Minecraft Pixelmon server, and everybody was doing type-based teams, and I was like, I can't decide, and Sark was like, I'm doing water, and I was like, welp, that's usually what I do, so I can't do that. And so I was like, well, maybe I'll just do ground because I like Mudkips, and so that's where I got the type idea for the monotype, and then the idea to change the starters to something else and not just catch some random one partially came from the idea for it, because I've done that before, but the idea also came from the What If Giovanni sponsored Ash video.
So what I'm hearing here is that it's Sark's fault that we're in this hell.
I don't think it was Sark's server. I don't know whose Minecraft server it was. I was invited, and I said, okay. And then I ended up with that full team of level 60 dragons and going into Ultra Space, and I think I'm still lost in Ultra Space.
Because you haven't logged in months and months, probably.
No, because I think the server got shut down.
Ooh.
I had 8 gym badges, and I lived on a boat in the ocean with a full team of dragons. And I flew around on a dragon. I think you were on the server too, because you and I sat around trying to get an apple to fall from a tree so I could evolve my Applin. Speaking of Applin...
no, I was not there.
You were not there? Oh, I don't know.
Nope, I was never on the Pixelmon server.
Oh, that's a shame. Speaking of Applin...
You have fake memories.
No,
They've been implanted in your brain.
I was sitting with someone for like 4 hours. It might have been like Oily or his brother. But
Or
it was,
Noon. Yeah.
yeah. I just remember it wasn't Sark, Remus, Elatrion, or Failure. It wasn't. Well, Failure was there for
What
part
about
of it.
Chris?
I don't think it was Chris. I don't think I've
No.
ever spent any time in a call with just me and Chris. I don't think that's ever happened. So oh yeah, speaking of Applin, did you see that Applin has a new evolution in the DLC?
Nope.
I think it's called Diplin, and it's a candy apple, and it's amazing. I love it so much.
Let's check it out. Let's see. Flapple, Appleton, and Diplin.
Look at him. Look at the boy.
That's looks like a candy apple.
Yeah, it's a whole half boy. He's
Hey,
adorable. He is my favorite Applin line evolution. Why did I do this? Why did I come here? There's literally nothing here that I want. Why did I come here? Speaking of Applin. I was not expecting to run into an Applin immediately after talking about Applin.
I mean, that's the guy.
That's
With the
dude.
chef, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Applin is not long for this world.
Well, the Pokemon is the bug inside the apple. That's literally just a normal apple, which is one of the reasons people are annoyed with shiny Applin, is because shiny Applin is just a green apple.
Uh-huh.
It's like Kamala's shiny, where its log is a different color. Or, what's another one? Tinkatink, that evolution line, people hate it shiny because they're all just different colored hammers, which implies that they've been killing shinies, but that's not really a shiny.
Okay,
then.
and that's badass.
Well, so it implies that they've been killing shiny Corbinites because they eat Corbinites and turn their metal flesh into hammers. Which is also why you fly around with Squawkabillies instead of Corbinites. I'm fighting a grunt. He sent out a zigzagoon. The goon. He's the goon. I'm gonna hit him with a spark. No, you goon. Don't lick me. Don't lick my dog.
The dog has a little heart on its spot.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
You goon. Don't smack my dog. I'm surprised I can do that guy's voice so well. You know the guy that owns that farm that has Kevin the bird?
The only thing I think of is Peter Kane.
No. It's that super aggressive type of bird where some of them are super aggressive, some of them aren't, and it just always bites him when he goes in there. He also has some Cappy Blappies and some groundhogs and some chickens and I think a turtle. He has like a wildlife refuge basically. Or no, he has prairie dogs, not groundhogs. uh, one of his prairie dogs is named Big Ounce because he's a big man. But he kind of talks like this all the time. Kevin, no! Why are they trying to steal the bike? It's a bike!
Their hair gets all flaccid after they lose.
It does.
It droops down after, well, like, after being told, oh yeah, I like you as a friend.
Ooh woo,
Sort of.
nuzzles on your Sableye. Ooh woo, nuzzles on your Sableye. Nuzzle's a really good move because it's got a 100% chance to paralyze.
Nuzzles are a really good move because you can match it with other stupid sounding names like, what is it, Doll Eyes?
Baby doll eyes.
Yeah. Other stupid sounding moves like that, and then you trade it with someone, and it's awesome.
I miss.
They just got epically trolled.
Oh, they disabled the spark. Okay. Bite it. I don't like that they got rid of Dizzy Punch. Dizzy Punch was one of my favorite moves. It was a really weak normal type move, but do you want to know what it did? It always confused.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
It's it had, I think, 100% accuracy, and it was the signature move of the Ladybug line. Now, most people don't even remember the Ladybug line exists.
As they should.
Oh, I just remembered something. I don't have to do a Gen 1 run of Mono Bug, because I've done that before.
You did that with Tori, didn't you?
No. Tori was playing Mono Bug. I was doing a Mono quote-unquote dragon of Fire Red. No, it's on my YouTube channel.
Yes, I get to sift through the catacombs of the YouTube channel. Great.
No, it's got its own playlist. The Mono Bug run and the Mono Flying run both have their own playlist. But I don't have to do those in Gen 1. I already streamed through Gen 4 with Mono Water and Mono Ghost. So I don't have to do those. Because my teams would end up the same anyways. It's just that type of thing where it's like, oh, I've already done them, so I don't have to do them again.
Do you have Monobug uploaded in a playlist?
Yeah, it's the Monobug playlist. It has.
I mean, I see Mono Dragon, Pokemon Yellow, Catch 'em All, Bug Catcher Run, Fire Red.
That was the Monobug type.
That was the Monobug?
Yeah. At the time, I was doing trainer type runs and not Pokemon type runs, but the two trainer types I did were mono types. So.
Okay. Oh, these thumbnails are awesome.
They were made in PowerPoint.
I mean, there's the one where you don't have one, there's the one where it's terrible, and then the other one where it's also terrible.
Yeah, I made them all in PowerPoint. This dude just used a potion. Like a coward.
Okay, 2019. Ooh.
Yeah, it's been a while. I have a lot of privated videos I need to edit. And
your mic got way better, though. I will say that.
That was a headset mic.
So that's how I sound then.
Nah, you sound a little bit better.
We can fix that.
I mean, I can fix that too. Just immediately dip in quality.
Oh yeah, the people yearn for the headset. They yearn for it.
Let's open my analytics page. This is probably a mistake.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
the guy who hasn't uploaded in 2 months having garbage in, or like stats?
I gained a subscriber in the last 28 days.
Literally who?
I have no idea.
Literally who?
I have
The
7.
fun part about all those VODs is when I click on one and then I hear myself and I point and I go, "Ooh, that's me."
I have 5 minutes of view time in my what's it called? Circle of the Moon. It's got 38 seconds back in the Brilliant Diamond. I have a minute farming. 3 minutes. 37 views.
37 views. Wow, this one's kind of doing numbers.
Yeah. Wild.
Oh.
0 views on another BDSP. 1 view. Infinite Fusions. But the funniest part is it looks like Gen 4. BDSP. One of my monotype runs had 12 viewers. Content. Haven't uploaded in quite a while. Yeah.
Considering that the thumbnails for some of these are random, some of them are actually kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like if you find the one with the Toro just sort of looking dejected,
Yeah.
yeah, that one's pretty good.
I could just set my VODs to release over time and then edit them down at some point.
I mean, I don't know how you would edit those because it's like the sort of content that's made on the Twitch stream does not feel very compatible with a YouTube audience.
Yeah.
Like to make a 20-minute video out of like 10 hours of Pokemon.
I could do that pretty easily. Do I have any copyright strikes? Nope. I've got no removal requests. That's pretty nice.
Alright, we can fix that.
No. I need 1,000 subscribers and I have 13. I need 3 public watch hours and it says 4,000.
300.
Or, no, it just says 3 public watch hours and then 4,000. Or 10 mil. Oh, 3
No, you just need the
people-
shorts viewers. That's all you need.
10 million. That's so many.
Of what?
10 million viewers.
Of shorts? Or
Wait, 0 public short views. 10 million. What?
yeah, so basically shorts are a cheat code to get YouTube ad revenue, so
I mean, I
fix it.
could make shorts. Okay.
no, you just need to make enough shorts to get monetized, then never touch it again.
So,
You just do bargain bin garbage, and then after you get to that point, you you private those. Private those.
so I've got a few friends that are on my recent subscriber list. Okay. Who is the +1 though? I don't know. Spark. videos.
How many VODs do you just have sitting there unpublished?
Unpublished? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Was I on 17 or 18?
18.
18, okay. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, so 23 of them and a short.
You do have a short?
Yes. I need to set it as a short, and I need to shorten it down because it's 5 minutes. It's sent over a 5-minute clip, but... But every stream that I've done, I export the VOD.
Yeah.
Can you believe that I just swept Hop's entire team with a Yamper?
I wasn't even paying attention, I'll be honest.
Yeah, so I switched out Yamper once so that I could switch back in somebody else to switch back in Yamper. Yeah, so I noticed... Don't play. Do not play my own video here.
Which one?
The bug catcher run. So you might notice if you watch through the bug catcher run, also the fact that they start out 15 minutes, they spike way up to 23. I made the second thumbnail in not Photoshop.
PowerPoint.
In PowerPoint, and then someone else made all the other bug catcher run things. If you watch through the bug catcher run, there's actually 10 episodes. It just would not let me upload, or it wouldn't let me publish episode 9. Why? Who knows? Who knows? Well, I do. It said that, basically what it said was I've uploaded a duplicate, but I didn't.
So now we're
Oh, now stop. I started listening to the video. There's 13 of the Birdkeeper runs. I made the Birdkeeper run.
And that thumbnail's actually palatable.
Yeah, well, I put Faulkner, and I put the birds that I would be using in that episode. Except I never evolved them.
It never changed.
Yeah,
I
never evolved them on the thing. I just put all the birds that I could have. And then they got on Catch 'em All run. I found this super unsettling image of Pikachu with human eyes.
Yeah, you can hardly even see the human eyes because it just sort of.
But
I don't know. It just looks all compressed.
It was basically so it was intended to be a easier version of a Professor Oak challenge. And what a Professor Oak challenge is you complete the entire Pokédex of what you can complete the second you can do it. So, like, the second you get your starter, you evolve it into its final evolution.
Oh, that sounds like hell.
Yeah, I didn't do that part. I just caught every Pokemon. I didn't complete the dex because I didn't do any trades, but I caught every single Pokemon available to me in Pokemon Yellow.
Okay.
And I
Just
think...
walked around and got the guys.
Yeah, I got everybody except for Horsey on stream, because Horsey took an hour to get. Like, an actual hour to get.
Okay, so that's why they're pinned to the blue border background. So they're mounted like a trophy.
No, they're just vibing with me. What was that team I was using? Okay, so I had Dopey, Celine, Stanley, Ender, Ryan, and Kamina when I was going through Victory Road, it looks like, on what I think is the final. Yeah. Kamina is a Nidoking. I don't know what Dopey is. I don't remember what Dopey is. But Dopey fainted, so... Oh, Dopey was a Slowpoke. I was evolving a Slowpoke. That explains why it was on the team. Celine is a Dugong. Stanley was a Kingler. Ender, I don't remember what Ender was. Ryan was a Charizard. Or not Ryan. Maybe? What was Ryan? I don't remember. I'm trying to figure out what my squad was. I think... Oh no, I caught a Horsey in it. It's literally the last thing I did. And then I evolved Horsey on my own. That's what I did. What is this? This one was the one where I went into the Elite Four. What was my team? Ryan, Ender, Jotaro, Gogurt, Stonebro, and Kamina. That was the name of all the Pokemon on my team when I fought the Elite Four in Pokemon Yellow, Eli.
I see. Ooh.
So
That is.
I'm about to find out what Ryan was a Dragonite. That I swept Lorelei's team with, I think, if I remember right. Yeah, I thundered through her entire team, except for Jinx, which I hit with a Fire Blast twice. Oh, I forgot that I almost died to Lapras. Oh. Jotaro, I think, was my Machamp. I don't remember what Gogurt was. Was Ender? What was Ender? Oh, it was my Alakazam. I had all 4 of the trade Evos on my team. That was the only thing that I altered in the game files. Was I made it so that I could do trade Evos without trading. So that it was possible to do without trading. I forgot that I swept just 2 people's teams with Alakazams. Oh, and by the way, Eli, I'm never doing a catch 'em all run again.
I would hope so. For your sanity and mine alike.
I caught...
But mostly mine.
Well, so it was easy because there's only like 80 Pokemon you can get in Yellow. Yellow only has like 80 Pokemon in it. And it's like, okay, I can do that. I can do 80. Jotaro was a Machamp. What was Gogurt? Was Gogurt my... What was Gogurt?
You have one Castlevania video that you put into a playlist.
Yeah. Did I ever upload any other Castlevania videos?
It's just the one.
Which means that I never streamed more Castlevania.
Well, either that or you just haven't uploaded the VOD, because that's the most recent one you have uploaded.
I'll have to check.
Yep.
I don't think Gogurt was a Gengar. because Gengar isn't very good in
Dude.
Kamina was my was my Charizard, not. What was Gogurt then? I cannot remember what Gogurt was on my team, and I don't know what it is based on the icon. That's literally all I want to know right now is what Gogurt was, and I don't even remember if I used Gogurt in any of the league battles. Yeah, I never used Gogurt. What was Gogurt? Riddle me this, me. Why did I name something Gogurt?
What even was it?
I don't know. Oh wait, I'll see it when it shows all the Pokemon on my team. Gogurt was a Gengar. Why did I have a Gengar, and why didn't I use it?
Oh hey, it's that water puzzle. That's definitely a fun time.
Oh yeah, I'm wandering. Yeah, I have 81 VODs. I also have a playlist of Town of Salem, and I only recorded 5 episodes. Okay, so I have a little sneak trick that about how I recorded Town of Salem.
Yeah?
So it was before I edited videos. And what I did, and I had this really horrible edit at the beginning that just said, this is a series I'm doing for Halloween. Basically to say, don't expect it to come back anytime soon. I would record and then stop recording at about 15 minutes and then start recording again. No, that's what I did with the Birdkeeper run. No, I edited Town of Salem, which is funny that I edited a video that... because it was one recording session. Do you want to know something that's kind of sad?
What?
I have no VODs from the original model.
From the...
Original model.
You don't?
No.
Or, okay, original model, like, before I showed up on your streams, original model, or...
Yes.
Okay. I mean, if you still have it around, you could...
I don't know where it is.
make... Oh.
It's someplace...
Why?
It's someplace in my computer's files.
In your Town of Salem playlist, you have episode 3 uploaded twice.
Did it upload 3 twice?
Yeah, you have 1, 2, 3, 3 again, and then 5.
I don't think they're the same video is the issue. Yeah, it's...
I mean, they're both the same duration. 15,
I mean, all
13.
of them are the same.
1540, 1313, 1513.
I don't know.
Wait,
Well,
episode 5 is also 1513.
no, I know. I edited it down to 1513.
Then what? You just messed up the name?
I think I messed up the name. That, or I did upload one of them multiple times.
Alright.
Well, so there is...
I have to fact check that, because it would be more embarrassing that way.
There is a clip from... I found a clip with the original model. It's of me saying...
You re-uploaded it twice.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know where the videos are, so...
We're never fixing that.
Yeah, I was playing a Pokemon game that I have no idea which Pokemon game this is, mind you. Like... Because I'm fighting a Yamper with a Spinarak named Todd. And I have no idea what the Pokemon game is. And I said Ara Ara, and it got clipped. There's also this one, which I assume is the same game, just called LOL. But I don't think any of you can see it because yeah, it's same game. You guys can't see it because I don't have it public, I don't think.
I think I've seen that clip before.
One of the RR clips. I've got one by someone that I had in my chat a lot when I first started. And then I stopped streaming for a little bit and never heard from him again, right?
As you do.
Yeah. There are some clips on there of me bullying people in Pokemon Showdown.
Oh, I wish you were like that now.
There is a clip on here back when I got PokeLink working. Honestly, kind of wish I could get it working again. I'd need to upgrade do a little bit of an upgrade to the CPU stuff first, but
Oh, it's coming eventually. He'll surely do it.
yeah, eventually. Well, so after school's done, I'm planning on doing it. But I would like to use PokeLink again, which of course wouldn't work with this game. But basically any of the others that I do.
Let's filter by top of all time, or
PokeLink is the thing that allows me to show my team on the side. And it can even show HP total, name, what Pokemon it is, things like that. And it shows like an image of them. And I used to use it a lot. Oh no, I hear it.
yeah,
You
it's
found
not
one
that
of
far
them.
to find. Yeah, I mean, oh yeah, you can just sort of see the clips.
Yeah, some of them.
Nothing too hard.
I don't know if all of them are public. I know I've deleted some of the clips. There are some clips that used to be there that are not there anymore because I got rid of them.
So, weirdly enough, to get to the clips, I had to open it up on my phone, like mobile.
Because probably because they're not public and there's a glitch that does.
No, so I go over to the clips tab. I went to filter by all time, and then I turned off featured clips only, which I don't know why I can do that.
Yeah.
I can turn off the clips you choose to feature.
You can turn off the clips that I choose to let you see. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of awesome. Anyway, let's just go ahead and.
I know I deleted a few of them because they didn't age well, is all I remember about deleting them. I don't exactly remember what it was, because I don't remember what the clips are. I just remember deleting them. I remember thinking, that aged poorly, and then just getting rid of it. Like a normal human being. You know.
Let me just copy that real quick.
What are you copying? What are you doing?
I'm just making sure you can't hide the truth from the people.
There's nothing on my clips that are still there that I'm trying to actually hide.
No, we're just gonna, there we are. Download that clip.
I forgot I got the bike. Haven't used it yet.
Oh, you've got a lot of these clips, huh?
I've got 5 total. Or 6, maybe?
I mean, it might show those clipped by others, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 total.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot more. I had the feature by all time. There's a clip that I clipped of me playing Monster Hunter, really laggy. Really laggily. Mind you. Above that, I think that was... I met someone because I played, yeah, the Demon Slayer mod survival. I met someone because I played that.
There
And
we
then
are.
there's a clip from when I was on the SMP. I used to be on an SMP. The SMP kind of got shut
But
down.
no one played it anymore.
Well, so we all played it until basically the person running the SMP could no longer afford to run the SMP.
Moderation or money?
Money. Because they were paying for the server. And so the server closed. Which was a shame. But, guess had to happen, basically. We had a lot of fun. It was an Origins SMP, too. So it was...
I mean, with servers, don't you just self-host that sort of thing?
Kind of. So... If you remember, I used to run a server that was I would host the server when people were getting on. And if people weren't gonna be on, server wasn't running. And that's how I did it. If people weren't using the server, I wasn't using the server either. It wasn't up. It was using a free server hosting app that let me do that. This was a full like server with mods and things like that. I have a few clips from when I was just chatting. I have a clip from playing Persona 4 Golden. I have clips from Final Fantasy 2, which I might upload as shorts at some point. I really enjoyed Final Fantasy 2. I have a lot of... Oh yeah, there's the clip from Emerald where I caught Rayquaza in a Pokeball. In a whole normal Pokeball. I should upload my clips to YouTube, or some of them.
Only the good ones.
Yeah, I mean... Well, also, if there's any of them where it's like, I'm no longer speaking with the person that clipped it, I'm not gonna... Like, if it was a friend that clipped it and I no longer talk to them, I'm not gonna upload it, because that's gonna make things awkward.
Well, you no longer talk to them, so how could it be awkward?
If they see it. It's like, oh, wait a minute. Because I can see who clipped every clip. I don't know if you can see who clipped every clip.
No, it just says Tomo-Dako. I mean, maybe in the URL, but...
No, the URLs are random. I forgot to heal his points. Oh no. Queen. I might be nuzzling my way out of this. Because I only have 10 sparks left, and I'm not G-maxing. Ah, she got through it. I think I'm gonna slurp a dorp and use tackle. Instead of wasting another spark. Then she should send out a, like Barraskewda's first evolution. Yeah, Arracuda. Arracuda! I was really hoping that that psychic fish from Scarlet and Violet was like Arracuda's alternate evolution, but it didn't end up doing it, and I was so sad. I think I will probably end after I get Poniard, if I can get a Poniard.
You did the thing there where, you know, you make your voice intentionally deep too. Or well, maybe not intentionally, but...
What? Excuse me? Huh?
Huh? Huh?
Sweep we back. Okay, so if Queen... As long as Queen can set up the paralysis on Dreadnought, I win this fight. As long as Queen can set up the paralysis. That's all that matters. Also, I would be worried if I was in the stand and she said, flood the stadium, make it our ocean. Excuse me?
I guarantee you, last time we were doing a... It was probably in Mono Dragon or Mono something, where you were against Nessa. We had a conversation about deja vu, and I almost brought it up again. Like the cyclical bastard that I am.
Uh-oh, I think my dog is dead. Yeah. I might be able to win from here. He blasted me with a blast of water. Whatever I do. It's not like I have magical leaf. I have magical leaf. Oh! The world is mine, thanks to science. Oh, he's still slightly faster than me. That's a shame. Oh, you one shot. Wait, okay, let's look at, give me a second here. We're doing some math.
I'm crunching the numbers.
We're doing some math. So, Dynamax doesn't change speed. Base speed is 74. Okay. No, never mind. I was confused that he outsped me, even though I had Swift Swim because of him. He's faster than me. Dreadnought is faster than a Curlia. Okay. Snarl. Schnaff. Ooh. I was about to say, why is he faster than the fox? The fox should be fast. And then I remembered. Swift swim. Oh, excuse me? You avoided? Are you sure? Are you sure you avoided? So this Dreadnought is causing a fight. I don't particularly know what I'm gonna do about this Dreadnought. This is becoming a problem. Oh wait, I have revives. Bird, it's time. Uh-oh. Ooh.
Alright, there we are.
Ooh. Dreadnought is one shot the entire party. I want... Ooh. Razor Shout. Mmm.
Oh yeah.
It's not coming together. This is awful. I think this guy can tank a Razor Shell. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna Water Pulse. And hope and pray. Headbutt. Okay. Oh, why didn't you do this before? That was a close one. If he had Razor Shelled, I might have died. The game did not take into effect the fact that A, Razor Shell has increased crit chance, and B, its stab. No. 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 No.
My streamer would never evolve their Pokemon.
I evolve Pokemon all the time, but not Yamper for this run. It's not allowed. I would take Yamper off the team. See, it puts, it's an edge. Hers is an upper edge. And now I can go up to level 30. Commemorative TM Whirlpool. Thanks a lot. None of her Pokemon knew that. I may end up playing through Pokemon My Gym, where you run a Pokemon gym at some point. Be a Dragon type master gym trainer. In Pokemon My Gym, there's a mechanic where you can use a Pokemon that's not of your type, right? Do you want to know what the requirement to use it is?
Yes.
It knows your TM.
Huh.
So, like, the Dragon type TM is Dragon Claw. If you've got a Pokemon that learns Dragon Claw, if it knows it, you can use it.
I'm not sure if it's the program you were talking about, but your model gets real stiff sometimes.
It's when I move out of frame. It is caused by me. I clicked on the wrong one, or I picked the wrong one, not clicked on the wrong one. He was almost the next level. I should have just... Oh my God.
Now, you'll have plenty of time to beat yourself up later.
I'll have plenty of time to grind.
Yes, yes.
Because I'm going to get all of my Pokemon up to level 30. I plan on streaming this just enough where it's like, oh, every stream is 2 gyms. Oh, we're done. Unfortunately, I can't skip this cutscene.
Do you have the zoom in feature, like by default? Like if you double tap the home button?
On my Switch?
Yeah. 'Cause that's the content. Right there.
Nope. I can't zoom
No,
in.
that's go into settings and change that.
I
Go into settings and change that. It is content. Believe me on that.
I don't know how to do that, but okay.
It is a setting somewhere, probably in controller.
Nope.
Nope. Go down. Hit through the main menu. Like nope. Damn.
Don't know where it is. USB keyboard.
This is tragic. Yo. Perfect. Okay. Alright. Now, use your newfound funny button. Yeah, zoom in on that boy. Yeah!
Look at how
Now,
tired she
this is
looks.
content.
No, this is pod racing. Now
Now say something stupid.
Oh wait, I can lock it and then I can advance through the. Where's the poor woman? Oh, yeah. I like how you can't tell what's going on. I can't tell what's going on.
No, just make a quip.
Wait. I got retaliate. Okay, let's zoom it back out to normal. And we continue the game.
Just double tap the button.
Yeah. I did. I got it. Oh no.
Oh,
His champion backpack.
I mean,
They missed the chance to say "ite." Can't believe it. Time to go to Galler Mine number 2. Wow. So, interestingly, fun fact, the reason you have to go through Galler Mine number 2, I have the wrong Pokemon leading my party, no, is because of the fact that, Kabu is in Galler Mine number 2. Oh, I clicked the wrong button.
exactly. It's the funny button. Now he's getting it.
Oh. We're just gonna.
Ooh.
No, not raid. We're gonna clip this. And we're just gonna sit here on him.
Now that's content.
Now this is pod racing. What
All right.
what
What guy
Pokemon
does he
battle?
have? I wonder.
Dead inside look on his face.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh.
Yeah, free content. Who would have thought?
Oh.
Oh, I love Dutch angles.
Oh. Is there gonna be a funny animation? Let's see. Let's see. What is? It's not even on screen. I can't do anything while I'm in the.
No, I mean, you shouldn't be in the zoom in the whole time. Only for emphasis to make it even funnier.
Emphasis. Oh, my
Yeah.
dog. Wait. I want to see his face.
Then you can push it down a little bit. You know, with the stick.
No, I want to see a silly bere face. Come on, please. No.
You have to go through the menu.
No, no, I wanted Bede to zoom in on the. There it is. I wanted that. Just a. And I wonder why. Oh. Wait, I have an idea. I need to bring out Lupin first. That's not what I wanted.
And you can't. Okay.
There it is. I wanted the snap. I wanted the.
Instant transmission out of there and then right back.
Yeah, he just disappeared. I wish I had clipped that, but it's too late now.
You can always go back later. Or I could go ahead and press Alt-X right now. But I won't. I swear, every time I've ever made a clip, it's been accidental. And then it hurts even more when someone watches one of those clips. Because it's of nothing. No, it's like when you take a screenshot in a video game and it's just you looking at the floor.
He does this weird snap every time he does something. I wish I could zoom in more, but I'm all the way zoomed in. Yeah, use your super potion. You think that's a good idea? Maybe running away from the Thievul is a good idea. Bet it very much.
You can't run away from a trainer battle.
Oh, trainers can. Players can't.
And I wonder how. I wonder.
Keep old moves. You think you're learning life, dude? You think you're gonna be helping people? Nah. You're a black hole generator, is what you are.
Enhance.
Enhance. That's a loser smirk. But that's a dude. He's just living his life. But that's a loser. Loser. He's so,
Like a loser.
he's so smug, and he's a loser. You've taught me the best mechanic in this entire game, and I want you to know this.
It's the best thing they made on Switch. I 2 hours and 9 minutes.
We are laughing
Insanity.
too loud.
You have parents. Fair enough.
We're gonna lead with Guinevere while we're here. And I wonder.
I wonder how. I wonder where.
You want to see something funny?
Of course.
So we know it has Steam Engine, so we can't hit it with water type moves. Let's just why beam him. Wah.
I like the tippy taps that Curlia does.
Tippy tippy tip tap, tippy tippy tip tap, tippy 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 tip tap, tippy tippy tap, tip tip tap, tippy tippy tap, tip tip tap, tippy tippy tap, tip tip tap. Don't flame charge me. I'll kick your ass.
Now do it in a Hank Hill voice.
Damn it, Bobby. God damn it, Bobby.
Baba.
No, it's God damn it, Bobby. You should have known. I took your steam engine. Why did you give me the speed boost, Bobby?
Spoken like a man who did not know the mistakes he was making.
And I wonder.
Three dusk balls. 3 dusk balls. Shooby-doop-da. Shooby-dooby-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. He's a phantom. 2 fat men waiting to bother me.
Average British citizen.
It's like, can't you see we're talking? Hop? Yeah. Can't you see I'm the trainer who'll be the next champion? I like how they didn't stop bid. Sure. So I have the strongest fairy type move on my Curlia. I want people to know this. I want everybody to know. Thank you. Runaway was exactly what I wanted. I have... Oh, it's Disarming Voice. It's not Dazzling Gleam. Either way, does it matter? Not really. So technically there is one... No, there's 2 fairy type moves that are better than Dazzling Gleam. There's Light of Ruin, which is completely impossible for anyone to get because it's on Az's Floette. And then there's Fleur Cannon, which is a unique move to only one Pokemon. Only one Pokemon will ever get Fleur Cannon. Can you guess who that is?
No.
It's called Magearna. Magearna is one of the most broken Pokemon I think I've ever seen.
Nice Curlia, by the way.
Magearna is one of the most broken Pokemon I think I've ever seen, as it has this ability called Soul Heart, where when a Pokemon faints, do you know what happens? Magearna gets a special attack boost. In a double battle, this includes your ally.
Ooh.
Yes. No. No.
Yeah. She had to die.
I'm gonna turn her into a Gardevoir before next stream. I want you to know this.
I thought you weren't going to evolve her.
She's evolving. Why wouldn't she evolve?
I thought you were keeping them all small.
No. Why would I do that?
It just seemed like the thing you were doing. You didn't
No.
get the Bisharp. And
I
you
can't.
wanted to keep the dog small.
So the dog is staying small because it's legally required to be a Corgi. It stops being a Corgi when it evolves. It turns into like a German Shepherd Hound mixture. Um, Now, the reason that I didn't get the Bisharp is because that Bisharp was level 65.
Pure weakness.
I can't catch anything higher than level 30 right now.
Say hi, chat.
Oh, hi Chaya. Welcome to our eternal torment of Pokemon Sword, where I'm trying to level Curlia. Curlia's dead, so now it's Meowth's turn. I use Meowth way too often. I'm doing good, Chaya. How are you doing? I didn't realize before, but I've used Meowth in so many runs of Pokemon, like as a staple member of my team.
Mono normal.
Well, yeah, it was my starter in mono normal, but I've used in every game that I can get Meowth in. I might play through Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu as a Team Rocket grunt.
And he's RPing again.
I might. You're like, uh-oh, it's another challenge run. It's been a day for you, Chaya. I hope it's been a good day for you. No, camper now. It's just kind of been a long day for me. I did a quiz before stream. That's not good.
BuzzFeed.
Why are you on BuzzFeed?
BuzzFeed quizzes.
No, a math quiz.
There are so many different quizzes you can take to tell you exactly how gay you are. It's awesome.
Why is that the first one you came up with? Yeah.
Because it's the first one I saw.
Okay. Yeah, I had a trigonometry quiz. Guinevere got healed. Guinevere can tippy tap. Tap. Tippy tippy tap. Tippy tap tap tap. Tippy tap 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 tap. Tippy tippy tap. Yeah. You made a mistake, Drilbur. You should have ended me when you had the chance. Oh, I saw Blue Beetle last night. Blue Beetle was a pretty good movie. It was really funny, and I enjoyed it a whole lot. Like, I was expecting it to be pretty good, because Aquaman was pretty good. But The Flash, I heard, wasn't very good, right? And then Blue Beetle kind of blew my expectations out of the water. It was really funny.
I don't think I've heard of this movie.
It just came out. No, this is So originally it was supposed to be playing Pokemon Royal, but that one was causing problems. So we're playing through with only what I was referring to as a Royal team. So everything has to have something to do with either the British monarchy or like knights and Arthurian legend. That's the rules. I do Nuzlocke occasionally, but I prefer randomized Nuzlocke more, because with normal Nuzlocke, I can generally... Okay, it's because I play too many Pokemon games, but I know enough about encounters on each route that I can plan out my Nuzlocke so that I always get exactly what I need. And generally the challenges I do are like, oh, I can only use certain Pokemon types. I did one where I could only use baby Pokemon. That one was interesting. I didn't stream it. I should have streamed it. I did one where I beat Pokemon Emerald using only... Okay, I only used one Pokemon. It was Tauros. Yeah, Sword and Shield had a rolling coal Pokemon that evolved into a minecart full of coal that evolved into a steam engine. I don't understand. Okay, great balls of fire. Oop, police officer. You see, he has the. He says it. He says it. He says hello. He says, why didn't anyone else say I? Yeah, the key, the trash, the ice cream. Yeah. I'm faster than him. Hee hee. Tee hee hee.
Is there a Pokemon that's just a giant pair of teeth? Like a big heckin' set of chompers?
Rattata.
Shut up.
Or Bidoof. Bidoof's teeth never stop growing.
Look, I'm not here to talk about the Timmy Turner lookalike, okay? I'm talking about dentures. Like just a little wind-up bit of dentures that you set down on the floor, and it goes chomping around. You get a bunch of them together.
And they
You
evolve.
wind them all up.
What if they were all single teeth and they evolved kind of like Execute and Magnemite and Dugtrio?
That'd be kind of sick, though.
Haha.
The shiny version is just grills.
Oh, I was gonna
Or
say
like-
they're just gold.
Yeah.
Where am I? I need to know. I need to know right now. I didn't mean to take a capture. I also did not mean to turn into Ojama Lime, but this is fine.
Would he support his Ojama country, though?
Ojama Lime used to eat sand.
Yummy.
Yeah, Ojama Lime's kind of. He's here!
It's the boy.
Okay, I kind of have bad news for you, Chaya. There is a car Pokemon. It came out in Scarlet and Violet. It evolves from a single cylinder engine into a multi-cylinder engine, and they just put it into car bodies all the time. Now,
Reveroom.
yeah,
Let's go.
Reveroom, the poison steel type. What do you mean Ponyard broke out of the Pokeball? That's not allowed. Get back in the burrow. There we go. Yeah. Doing these kinds of voices make me yawn. Because, it cuts off half of my, it cuts off half of my air pipe when I do these voices. But, it's funny, so I do them. Just
In
like I can do
moderation.
Kermit the Frog here. Kermit the Frog here. There we go. We're adding Arthur to the party. We are switching out Lupin. Yeah, I ran out of drink. I drank my last drink and ended the world's. All of them. All 5 of them. All 5 worlds are over now. I sneezed too hard. And it just went,
Ooh.
nope. World's over. Actually, I need to check what Ponyard's got. What's Ponyard got? Defiant. That's really good.
his nature isn't the best. Okay. So he's supposed to be a defensive physical attacker. But Defiant's good.
Seems like this is a good place to stop.
Yeah, I'm gonna heal the Pokemon, and then I'm gonna go back out into the wild area, because that's where I do all my grinding.
Just a little bit of off-stream grinding.
You should probably get some EP. I'm going to be raiding soon. I need to find someone to raid, actually.
They must fit the criteria of 1, dragon, 2, online.
I mean, they could be a dragon. I don't know if any of my dragon friends are online right now. We'll find out, though. Have a good night, Chaya.
Good night. Good night.
Okay, so
Thank you for coming.
Okay, there's 2 people there that I know that are live. So they're No, you're good. You came in at an appropriate time for you. That's what's important. Now it's taking its time loading. I cannot believe it. And I wonder. Sometimes I wonder. Thank you, you too.
Ah.
Sometimes I wonder. What causes the world? If not
Causes the world?
What causes the world if not destruction? We are checking some newer streamers, seeing if any of them are looking fun. If not, it is just going to be reading my friend Giga. I'm gonna read Giga.
Okay.
Oh, Jamalime, Destroyer of Realms. We're raiding Giga. He's playing Baldur's Gate. I might play Baldur's Gate at some point with him.
I've heard that's a very cool game.
I have had it since it was originally announced. I forgot to set a raid message, but that's fine.